to our discussion of today. So I think he's going to start by introducing himself. Yes, please.
Okay, William Katirega is my name. I am a teacher by profession. I own a bachelor's degree in arts with education and also a diploma in institutional administration and management. I come from Rehoboth Junior School.
Thank you so much. Yes, I think we shall start by introducing our topic of today, which is how can students improve on their studies during the holidays? Because we know most students think when we go back for holidays, it's all about having fun, resting. But then we know not everyone was able to perform so well. So how can you advise students out there, or how can you help them, like tell them how they can improve their studies during the holidays? Even ones that performed well, I believe they're also supposed to keep on revising. So how can you help them out on that?
Okay, thank you so very much. I loved the fact that you said when children go for holidays, they think it is time to have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we can have fun as well as we are improving our studies.
Yes.
We are improving our performance because different things create fun.
Yes.
We can still have fun while learning mathematics. For example, there are games that teach mathematics. They are puzzles.
Yeah.
A learner is getting fun, but as well is improving the mathematics.
Yeah.
So in the holidays, it requires a parent to pay keen attention. Okay, my child performed the ABCDE, whether he performed well or performed poorly or somehow is basic. A parent is supposed to look for or seek for advice from the teachers. Yeah. What can I support my child with? Yeah. And a teacher is going to tell you areas of keen interest, and the parent can bring, because we have a challenge. We force learning. We tell the learners, you can do homework.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous.
Yes.
But if a parent would sit down and be like, hey, William, you performed, it was not so good, but you can improve better.
Yes.
There is that talk, very calm, enticing, attractive for the learner to be encouraged. And then he's like, mommy, when the teacher is teaching mathematics, I'm not understanding. For example, he's having these issues of matrix and all that stuff. A parent is going to connect with the teacher and seek for advice. How can I support my child to learn matrix? Then a teacher is going to advise, no, there are some games, toy games, that learners really love to use. And a parent is going to purchase. However, there are parents who cannot afford those things. Yes. They cannot afford the toy games. But during the day-to-day work, you'll be like, okay, William, you are going to go to the shop, and you are taking 20,000 shillings. You are going to buy kaunga. You are going to bring soap. You are going to bring this. Yeah. Kumbe, when you buy soap for 500 and the kaunga for 3,000, how much are you going to bring as balance before they go? Now the parent, who is not even a teacher, is supporting the learner, and the learner is tasked, is challenged to be like, okay, then I have 20,000 minus 500 minus 3,000, and that is 3,500. I'll bring 16,500. And then the learner has learned mathematics. That way, you have not forced, but you have helped out the learner to improve their performance. Yes. So it is not only a learner sitting down on homework, refusing them to watch TV. Even on TV, there are shows that will help the learner to learn, to improve their performance. For example, for sure there are some cartoon programs that help learners to learn, to improve on their English. So I would advise parents not to force, but seek for guidance from professionals, either teachers or people who are in the related fields, to support the learners by encouraging them first, by talking to them, show them they can improve. They can also even promise some gifts, because learning is not forced.
Yes.
Learning is imparted. Someone just learns from inside.
Yes.
That's what I can advise parents.
So basically, it's no one can give an excuse for not revising, because I feel, as you've said, there are very many ways you can learn on TV, on phones, because even on phones they put games that can help you calculate or form words in English. So I think there is no excuse that a student can give that I wasn't able to revise. But we're going to go into our Meet the Student segment, where they're going to elaborate more about this discussion. But we're going to be back and continue with our guests.
Good morning, everyone. We are in Ebenezer Christian High School, but we are in our holidays, and we are at the program called B4C Students Forum at Google Day TV, and a good morning to Uganda. I'm with my fellow students, but we are on holidays, and allow me that they can introduce themselves. So, what's your name?
My name is Nasimba Angela Bonita, and I live at Matuga. We are here today in Ebenezer Christian High School to give you some tips on how you can be when you're in your holidays.
My name is Sime Desire, and I live in Nabulagala, and we are here in Ebenezer Christian High School to give you some tips on how you can be in your holiday and stay safe.
And lastly,
my name is Atugonza Navanarok. I studied from Ebenezer Christian High School Senior 3, and I live at Fulaga. We are here to give you some tips on how you can live in your holidays. Stay safe.
So I remain Madam Maclean Kuriza, and I'm in Senior 3 also. So we are going to discuss a simple topic: how you can improve on your study schedules during holidays. How can you stay focused during holidays? Because you're on holidays and have to remain focused. So can you tell us any tips you can remain focused? Desire.
As for me, some tips I can give is that by reading widely. By this I mean have to read using internet, because I know most of you have phones at home, so you can read widely through the internet, textbooks, newspapers, and many other things.
And Bonita, can you add? Because it's true, can read widely, but she's very right, and that's correct. So can you give any other alternative apart from reading widely?
Okay, I have to use online learning resources. For example, when you're at home, you can use your mother's phone to research. You can use a computer if you have. But still, I advise my fellow students, when you're using a phone, use it wisely, because some children make no use of those gadgets. But I advise you to use those resources. You time yourself that in this time I'm going to be watching my TikTok. This time I'm going to be reading my books and using it for research. Thank you.
And lastly, Nirvana Rock, can you tell the world how you can remain safe, like during holidays? Understand?
For me, you can join WhatsApp study groups in holidays. They motivate other students learning. You can join WhatsApp groups where children share different ideas on what they have on different topics that can help them improve in their education. Thank you.
Yes, and to add on, because we are now giving you information that we know. So let me also tell you that even you can create your own study schedule by having different topics, and you say at this date I'm going to do this and this, and at this time I'm going to read this and this. Within this time, within this period, I'm going to be when I'm done with this topic in this particular subject. So it has been us at Ebenezer Christian High School, but in holidays, even though we are in uniforms, we are representing our school uniforms. And stay safe. So do you have anyone you want to say hello, either to greet? Do you have?
Yes. Okay, may I send these greetings to my mom, my dad. My mom lives in Matuga. If you're there seeing me, please, I pray for you and stay safe. Protect yourself.
I send greetings to my dad in Msenguzi Samuel, who doesn't stay with us at home but somewhere else. And I love you so much, Daddy.
Here people are giving shouts to parents. Let us wait for Rock.
I send greetings to my mom, who stays in Bulaga. I love you so much. If you're there watching us on Google TV, thank you, long live.
Also me, my mom and my dad and my friends in holidays. I love you all and stay safe. Remain Ebenezer Christian High School students. Thank you.
Welcome back from our Meet the Students segment. And these guys have also told us on more tips on how you can spend your time on your studies during your holidays. But we're also going to get back to our discussion, and I would also like to ask Mr. William on how can students balance study time and relaxation.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. How can they balance study time and relaxation?
Yes.
This one comes with setting, I think having a program.
Yes.
tamanyi kubo gwe musumba sabolunda.
Yeah, we encourage students together with the parents. This starts with the parents.
Yes.
You will excuse me when I'm dwelling so much on the parents, because when students are at home, all the programs are designed by the teachers.
Yes.
Sorry, when they are at school,
the
programs are designed by the teachers. So from the hands of the teachers, they go to the hands of the parents and guardians.
Yes.
So now this goes back to the program maker, the parent, the guardian,
yes.
Of designing, sitting down with children. This is somehow new to some parents and guardians.
Yeah.
They feel sitting down with kids and finding out what they are supposed to do, because even kids, however young as they are, they would also have a list of things they would want to do.
Yes.
So if parents would sit down with them, you let them be who they are, and they will tell you, so that you get chance to filter what they have inside. Because if you don't give them time to speak out, they'll be like, Mommy, now I want to do this, I want to go visit my friend. This is a girl saying, I want to go visit my friend who is a boy. And then, okay, you first listen, calm down. Don't be like, you visit a boy?
Yes.
No. Listen.
Yes.
I want to visit my friend because this person is the one helping me. Yeah, he helps me at school. We discuss these numbers and all that stuff. So we have gathered at their place. Their parents are aware. And then that's when you realize, okay, kumbe there is a group discussion.
Yes.
So the parents should sit down with the kids, find out, what do you people have in stock that you really want to do?
Yes.
Then even a parent would have a list of things that would love the child to also do.
Yes.
So filter through the learners or the students' list of to do.
Yeah.
And then advise accordingly because you are the parent. Advise.
Yes.
They be like, no, this one you want it, but it's not for now. Separate what the student wants from what they need. These are two things. A parent should guide the learner that, yeah, my dear, it is very good, you want this, but you don't need it at the moment.
Yeah.
But this, I'm telling you, you may not want it, but you need it. So in the end, you are going to find, the Bible says that if we learn to discern, to separate those that are valuable from those that are not valuable, so the parent should do that role to help the student to identify the very critical and important things from those that are not so important. So a student should listen. Their role here is to listen to the parent, the guardian. They will help them have time. However, I cry to the parents also. Some parents have gotten that culture. Okay, they have grown up with that culture. Seeing a child relaxing there, it is very bad for them.
Yes.
And you are there, what are you doing? Mommy, I'm resting. Resting?
Yeah.
And they really feel bad. They will at least send you to go and fetch water.
Yes.
At least they will send you to do something that they don't really need at that time, but they don't want to see you relax. And yet, let me tell you a secret. Relaxing is part of performance. Because this is one head that is putting in. There are so many teachers putting in one head.
Yes.
And when you come home, also mommy wants to put in. So this child, this student needs some little time to relax. However, the relaxing time for the student should also be monitored.
Yeah.
That's what I can advise.
Yes. Yeah, but when you talk about also the relaxing time for the student should be monitored, it's also really important because some students might take advantage of them relaxing and doing other things that are not productive. Yeah, but thank you so much. I think the next question I would like to ask you is, how can students stay motivated and focused during holiday studies? Because I know at first, that first week, people have that vigor of, okay, I need to revise, I need to do holiday work. But when time goes on, they start relaxing, like they're like, now I'm tired. So how can they stay motivated and focused?
Okay, I want to talk about, from that very question, and it is a very good one.
Yes.
I want to talk about the word charge. That is G-E.
Yes.
Charge. Everything needs to be charged. Well, you said a very important statement that when students have just come from school, they really have that vigor. When they reach home, they will do some simple work, shower, pull out all the books and display them on table. I love that. The reason is they have left school when the teachers have charged them.
Yes.
When they reach home, either parents or guardian or the environment takes away the battery now.
Yes.
So the battery goes low. So who is there to charge? Still parent,
the parent.
The guardian, who is going to be like, you really have to revise hard. Try to help this student to look through the future. Yes. This is the plans that I have for you. Even God helped us. That is in, I think is it either Isaiah or Jeremiah, that I have good plans for you. Yes. God was charging our hope to be like, okay, so when I work hard, God has good plans. So even a parent should show the student that I have good plans. You know, sometimes what discourages the students from reading is really the fact that at home the situation that is there does not give hope.
Yes.
You get? The situation at home does not show, even if I revise now what next after senior 4? My mommy does not have a lot of money. Yes. But you, the parent, it is your role, even if you don't see it now, to charge the hope such that this learner stays motivated at home. You'll be like, no, when you read hard, and after senior 4, I'm taking you to a better school. Yes. And after this level, I'm doing this for you. And by the way, I have very big plans because I want you to be this, I want you to be this. All the things that I wanted to be, you are supposed to be them. Yeah. This learner is going to stay motivated. And also, there is that inner motivation. I can't escape from encouraging them to read the Word of God. That is the Bible. The Bible also helps to encourage.
Yeah.
It gives hope. So I encourage that the parents to show learners scriptures that will give them hope.
Yes.
For example, there are proverbs that show the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom.
Yes.
Sometimes what discourages them is the fact that they, even when they try, they perform not so well. So you have to encourage them. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. William. This discussion has really been amazing, and for a student that is in holidays, and they have been able to take your words of encouragement, and also the parents, because all these students are home and they're in the hands of their parents. So parents, please keep charging your students. We don't want them to go back to school and they're like they have never even been in school. But thank you so much, Mr. William, for that amazing encouragement words. I think we have come to the end of our discussion, but I'm going to allow you send shout outs to anyone, any beloved people you would like to send shout outs to.
Okay, thank you so much. I would send greetings to my wife.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't tell you I'm married.
Yeah.
My wife, Joan, I think she's watching, and my children.
Yes.
Of course, not forgetting Rehoboth Junior School staff,
Yes.
and all the people of Majije, that is Gayaza.
Yes.
I also greet my mother and Pastor Sam Muluta. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Not forgetting MUI, Ministries Unveiled International Ministries in Mpelere.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. William.
Amen.
That has been our discussion for today, but I would also like to keep on sending shout outs to our sponsors. Thank you for sponsoring this show, for our camera woman, production team. Thank you so much for always making sure this show is live every single Saturday at 10 a.m. But we shall also be here next Saturday, so don't forget to tune in, guys. See you next time.
Why